My name is Kristen. I'm a Springbox reviewer, and I am here today, whenever you're watching this video. I'm here now to talk to you about the Camellia Rose Wash Off Mask. Here we go. This mask is in the Springbox Standard Box, which will be for sale for $170 plus shipping and handling. Of course, it will also be in the deluxe box, but which is for $185 with free shipping and handling. So I kind of feel like deluxe is a no-brainer. Thank you, Hayne. Hi, Quinn. I'm getting so much hair love today. Thank you. It was a get up and get out of the house like mad day. So thanks. Mask. This was already one of my favorites. And then as I've gotten to spend more time with one of my favorite masks, I have learned to appreciate it on a new level. So let's get started. Hi, Emily. Oh my God, you guys are making me feel so good. Okay, so I have already double cleansed with VCCO Vacuum Cleaner Cleanser Oil and Rose Foaming Cleanser. My hands are clean. My face is clean. And we're gonna start off by shaking this mask. When I got my first, didn't shake it. And I think I did myself a disservice by not doing that. I now did the product. It's intended to be mixed up. There is some natural settling because Adeline doesn't use unnecessary ingredients to suspend things that don't need to be suspended because we all have hands, or if not, we have the ability to shake products. I wanna be inclusive. We all have ways of shaking products. So, oh, hey, I was just wearing it around my neck so it wouldn't be on something weird. Okay, so a quick shake. Then, just as a side note, so I have had this sample for longer than I've had the Springbox because this is my original one. And it's only half gone. And I think I need to shake a little bit more. And I've probably done this mask 10 times, perhaps. Okay, so we're gonna go. Everyone's throwing hair love at one another, and I love seeing that. Okay, so what I do is, and Adele's making a good point. This is not, or is she talking about her hair, or I can't even tell if she's talking about the hair or this is not so smooth, but this has a nice manual exfoliation. So we're going to pour, can you see what I'm doing? I start off with a little bit, like that. Then I dab, 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 and then I start spreading it out. And I can always add more, but I don't want to waste this product. Okay. So I avoid getting too close to my eyes because this is an exfoliating mask. It has two types of exfoliation. It's got chemical or enzymatic exfoliation from papaya extract. It also has physical or manual. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna try to say your name. Zydith? I think I'm probably saying that wrong. Please, please, please correct me. I'm gonna take it down my nose. I don't wanna forget. So I got sidetracked. So it has ground up rose buds in it as the manual or physical exfoliation. So as you're putting it on your skin, you're getting, it's a very, very, very gentle manual exfoliation. Okay, I'm gonna add a teeny bit more for my chin and upper lip. Teeny, 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 teeny. I'm gonna dab and dab. And then before this, I was realizing, okay, Zelideth. Did I say that right? Thank you for correcting me. My lips were feeling really chapped from the sun and the wind. And so I did a quick unicorn scrub beforehand. So I make sure I get underneath my chin because this is one of my problem areas. Okay, so that is good. Now I'm gonna go a little bit shorter than I would normally. I normally go a full 30 minutes with my masks, but I'm just gonna go about 15. I'm gonna set a timer so that I don't go too long. And while we let this sit. I can smooth out any little areas I have here. We're gonna talk more about the mask, and I have a surprise. I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick because I saved one of my clearance items to open for you guys, something I've never had before and that I've been coveting, and I cannot wait to try. Oh my God, Emily. You guys are being hysterical. I'm not gonna respond to all of those comments because I don't think I can keep up, but they're funny. So anyone who's watching this on replay, check out the comments because we got some funny people in this group. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit. But while I do that, hi Gretchen, thanks for coming. Thank you, I'm glad you're learning something because that is my goal. I love this product. I love all Sabbatical Beauty for multiple reasons. I love the way they smell. I love the way they feel going on. I love the results I get. And I love the attention and the detail that goes into making of the product. So I want to make sure that I'm conveying that as well to you guys. So this mask works on a lot of different levels. And when I think about like all the masks that I have purchased over the years, I have purchased ones that are for deep cleansing. They leave me with tight feeling dry skin. I might have extracted some gunk, but I also have a new issue now because my skin is dry. I've purchased other ones that are supposed to be super moisturizing. Well, it does that, but then I end up breaking out because it's too heavy and too cloying. This skin does sort of everything across the board. We've got the enzymatic and the physical exfoliation, which is getting rid of dead skin, encouraging new cell growth. We have the Camellia japonica oil, which is anti-inflammatory, so we're calming, we're exfoliating, and we're calming. We have the kaolin clay, and I'm probably saying that wrong too, which is for actually extracting impurities from our skin. And then we have evening primrose oil, which is another soothing, calming ingredient. So we have calming, we have brightening, and we're fighting the signs of aging all in one mask. So I could go to the salon, but I'm gonna say bye-bye to expensive facials and hello to Camellia Rose Wash Off Mask. I think it's a smart choice all around. I've also am really a fan of the smell. Mission accomplished. Thank you, Adeline. I am not a fan of rose scented items, or I historically have not been a fan of rose scented items. So I've been very cautious with purchasing rose scented items. This I find to be utterly delightful. Though it may smell like you're walking through the garden, it is not your garden variety mask. It provides so many things all in one tiny little container. And of all the masks that I have tried, I'm gonna go out on a limb and probably hurt the feelings of my other masks by saying this is my favorite. So Holy Lotus, I'm sorry, this is my favorite. Hi, Marissa. Okay. Oh, I've never heard that. Carol's saying that she used to be told not to move her face when she has a mask on, or it could create wrinkles. So I have never heard that. I never hold my face still, so that would not work ever. I do find that this mask does dry a little bit in the 30 minutes that I leave it on, but it does not become like a cracked Sahara desert. It just becomes a little bit drier. When I wash it off, it's still smooth. Okie dokie. Have I said everything I want to do for this? My plan after this is, because every time I go to the beach and I put sunscreen on, because I put a lot of it on, I always break out from the sunscreen, even when I have better sunscreens now. So I'm breaking out a little bit. So after this, I'm gonna do a dual mask of Holy Lotus on most of my face, which will add, it's a really hydrating mask, so it's going to bring more moisture back to my sun to chapped skin. And then I'm just going to do a little spot treatment here of camel milk and yeast to help with my chin outbreak. Chin outbreak. Okay, what are you guys saying? Other clay masks. Yeah, I've had other clay masks where I literally, like, I smile and it cracks and just falls off your face. One, that hurts. And two, if it's that dry, it's actually sucking moisture from your skin. And that is not what I ever want to have happen. Thanks for listening, Marissa. Okay, what's else saying? Thank you, Carol. Bye, Hayne. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. And I think that it was something that was posted today, perhaps, this week, about what the beauty industry does with their products and how most companies intentionally create products that are not satisfying. They're not going to actually help our skin because they want you to come back and try the newest thing, the newest launch, the newest version. And it's never going to be the right product because they're never making whole products. At Sabbatical Beauty, all of the products are whole products. They actually do what they're supposed to do because it's not about the cycle, the beauty cycle of more. In fact, so many people report here that as they use Sabbatical Beauty more, it actually requires less and less to get the skin that they want and see the results. And that's how you know you're getting quality ingredients. So, I say so a lot. I'm realizing that as part of this whole process. It's making me be more aware of what comes out of my mouth. Fun. I said I kept a surprise for you. So here is my box. It came when I was on vacation. It killed me. I had about 4,000 deaths realizing that this was on my porch and I was not here. So we finagled a neighbor to come retrieve it and save it and keep it safe and warm. One item I've already smelled, so I'd be lying if I pretended to smell this for the first time. But this is new to me. This is the Mystic Unicorn Shower Gel. It's lavender, and I am a sucker for lavender. And so I was super excited. It's the good kind of lavender. It's not the sweet, like, perfumery lavender. It's like walking in a field of lavender. And I was in England once when lavender was in bloom. That's what this smells like. So I'm excited about that. And I already have Day Spa, but when I learned that this was a seasonal product, I freaked the F out because I'm about half out of my bottle, and the idea of going without was not something I could live with. So I'm not going to open that one for you because it's sealed, waiting for me to empty the first one I have. But this is what I'm super excited about. This is the Champagne and Gold body cream. It's in this beautiful frosted glass jar. It's got a nice heft to it. I love champagne. I love bubbles and sparkles, and I can't wait. Okay. I don't think the rose smell is gonna get in my way. I think I can do this. Oh my gosh, that just makes me like, I don't even know the words. I just have body movement for it. It's super fresh, and there's almost like a tingle in my nose, and it's not citrus, but there's kind of that crisp, clean smell to it. It really does. Oh my God. Ooh, that's good. I'm super excited. Okay. And I don't know if you can see, but you probably can't, but there are, I'm gonna pour it. There's little flakes of gold inside. And I didn't think that I needed to smear gold on my face, but Sabbatical Beauty has taught me that I do, and I need to do it a lot and often because it makes me feel like a queen, and I deserve it. I want to, so I'm going to do it. Not to mention that it does fill in my fine lines. Oops, I might have spilled some. It does fill in my fine lines and make reduce the appearance of aging. But hi, Foon. Thank you for joining us. Adeline, thank you for saying I'm a queen. I do play a lot of princess in this house. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. So I have 4 minutes until it's time to wash off my mask and reveal the brighter, exfoliated me to you. In the meantime, any questions you guys have for me about the mask, any of the items in the spring box, my favorite color, anything? I thought about you guys when I was at the beach. One, because I was on social media a lot less, and I just missed my friends. And the other thing was knowing so many of you are in just terrible, bitter cold right now, and wishing I could transport you to a warm beach and warm sand. And those of you who are not cold, I think I was actually cool. I was significantly cooler than Singapore, but way warmer than Philadelphia. So I felt like everyone should have come, and we could have had a giant Sabbatical Beauty beach day. Ooh, so I spilled some of the cream on my hand. Beautiful accident. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna smell myself a lot. Okay, I'm really, really happy with this purchase. I haven't even put it on my terribly dry legs yet, or anything else other than this, this part of my hand that I spilled it on. Adeline, I'm glad you liked the view. It was a beautiful, beautiful day, and I had to share it. Okay, I'm not gonna make you wait any longer, because now I'm just getting obscene with my hand, and that doesn't sound great. Okay, so I have warm water here, and if I was at the sink, I would also use a washcloth. Rachel, I believe that it is a seasonal product, Champagne and Gold seasonal, and so it won't come back until winter. I could be wrong, but that's my belief. That's why I was so quick to get this, because I was like, oh, this is my last chance for a while. Okay. So I don't know if you saw Marissa's video where she took her makeup off, and she took a really, really hot washcloth and set it on her face. That's, and then slowly removed her makeup. That's how I do my mask removal when I can, when I'm not in a rush. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So it just moistens just a little bit, and then I will gently wipe to the corners of my my face doesn't have corners, to the edge of my face. Whenever possible, you want to avoid pulling down. Gravity's doing the work. We don't want to add to it. So I try to go to the side and then work my way up as around the edge of my hairline. Don't forget your eyebrows. Around your nose, mouth. Okay. Ta-da! So I'm gonna quick pat dry. Okay, here I am, post mask. I can already tell that my skin is brighter. There's more of a glow, and some of my redness that I think is in part due to the beach has already been evened out. And so this was not even 15 minutes. That was about 12 minutes of masking. So I would normally do 30, but the instructions say 20 to 30. You know, 10's better than nothing. So do what you can do. I have started masking my neck sometimes as well, which I like, especially when I feel like the skin on my face isn't matching the color of my neck. I don't like having that like white face. Oops, there's my timer. And of a darker neck. I want my skin to all feel the same tone, so I think that's helping. So that's it. That's everything I can say and show you about Camellia Rose Mask. If this doesn't prove the work that it does on your skin in a matter of moments, I don't know what will. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a quick scroll through comments and make sure I haven't missed any questions. And, okay, it does wonders for my glow. Okay, Adeline's saying it may come back, but they haven't decided yet about champagne and gold. So we'll have to all keep our fingers crossed. Okay, it looks like I got all of your questions. So then in that case, I'm gonna bid you all adieu. I'm going to pack myself up into bed and get some rest because I am vacation tired. Thanks for coming, everybody. I will see you again soon with my week 3 review. And until then, bye.